Friends meeting number 2 of 6. Welcome especially to those of you who attended number 1 of 6 and are here at number 2 of 6 because you are still in the running for our perfect attendance VIP parking pass. We're going to jump right in and get started. For those of you who were here last year, you'll recognize this envelope I have in my hand. It is back. Yay! The photographer has agreed to bring our fundraiser, photography fundraiser back. First thing I'm going to tell you is we have to sell 50 of these and he will come back and do team photos for us. And it's 50 relay-wide. So among all of us, if we can sell 50 of these, we have the option of having team pictures done again this year. And we'll do the sign-up sheet and everything like we did last year. So the way this works is in these handy-dandy little envelopes are little certificates. When you sell it for $20. And they get for their $20 an 8x10, 1 5x7, 4 2x3s, and a DVD slideshow. He comes to you. He'll do it at your home, at a park. He'll come wherever it is you would like him to be. This is a great time of year to sell this for graduation. Maybe grandma or great-grandma is in a nursing home and can't get out. He'll go to the nursing home so we can include great-grandma in the pictures. So you sell them this. Make sure you put the information down here, the name and the date, and whatever that says that I can't read because I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, that's not happening.
Valid for 4 months after date of purchase.
Okay. So you give them, I believe there's 7 of these in each envelope, you give them 1. Okay? So if you sell everything in each packet, that's $140. If I did my math right. Also in the packet are these little cards. You have them fill that out. I'll move it right side down. There's my Van White day, gone. Michael Benedict Photography is the date, their name, their address, city, state, zip, and phone. This is what they will use to contact them to make the appointment. Okay? Please write your team name on the back so we can make sure we get it all credited properly. Debbie Munch will be down in our bank. Wave at everybody, Debbie. She's going to be down in the bank. She's going to be making sure when you turn these in, that you turn them in with $20 each, and then she's got information on the back, and then we're going to log what we've sold so that we can make sure we've sold enough to get him to come take our team photos and photograph our events for us. So that's how this works. They get this, you keep this, you bring this back to Debbie. This back to Debbie. Okay? Theirs, yours, ours. Any questions? All right. There is also no obligation for them to make any additional purchases, so there's no bait and switch. It is what it is. They get what they buy. If they want to buy more pictures, they're certainly welcome to, but they don't have to. Any questions on the photography fundraiser?
It's not a question. I will just say that this is a really great fundraiser if you haven't been involved with it before. And they're true to their word. I mean, I had so many people asking if they're going to do it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Great.
That's good to hear.
I will tell you with the number of registered participants we have, if each participant sells 1 little certificate, not even a whole envelope, 1 certificate, that's $11,000 to our relay. Wow. Everybody sells 1. So everybody sells 2. If I did my math correctly, that's 22,000. So sell. Any questions?
And we will have sign-ups for the team photos starting at the next captain's meeting.
Right.
We have to figure out what hours we're going to be taking the pictures and things. So we'll have a sign-up next meeting.
Okay. We also have another fundraising opportunity, and I'm going to grab Mary's phone and do nothing with it. I'm going to grab my phone and pull up some information.
I think I'll have enough.
Okay. Sue Travis with the number 2 has a fundraising opportunity that she's going to share with everybody because it sure seems like a lot of fun to me, and if I got paid to go have fun, I'd be really interested. So we asked her to share it with everybody.
Okay, I recently went with my sister-in-law to The Price is Right. I missed the kickoff because of it. But what I did find out after that is the on-camera audience will let us do fundraisers, and you can do it by team, we can do it by the entire event. And for every person that comes over 18 to The Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal, Comedy Central, and there is a whole list.
Right.
That, maybe you could put that on the Facebook
Website?
page?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's really a lot of fun. For every person you get, let's say you bring 5 people, you're gonna get $100. Wow. They're gonna pay $20 a head for everybody that comes. We just have to, they have to have the reservation, you have to say, I'm bringing in X, Y, and Z, and give names. We went and we were there a good part of the day, but it's just a lot of fun, and they really keep you, you know, excited about everything. So it's a really good way. Comedy Central was one, like I said, The Price is Right, Let's Make a Deal, and I think there were 4 or 5 other really good ones. So you could be on TV as well, because they do show the audience. When I went, I wore my tie-dye neon relay shirt. So I figured I'd get noticed. Anyway, if anybody is interested, Evelyn has my email. I have the email from the on-camera audience producer, and I can give you any information you need. I would do it, but with our team, mainly what we do is the day of, unfortunately. And we may do some of this, but it's open to everybody. So if you guys could even arrange a big group, get together, caravan, whatever you want to do, but I think it's a really awesome opportunity.
I told her, seriously, they're gonna pay me $20 to go watch a TV show?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had done that, I would have
Fun. So if you want the information, email us at chinorelayforlife@gmail, and we'll get the information to you. Basically, I'm just gonna forward you the email that she forwarded to me. So you can have all the information and arrange it, and if you guys wanna do a massive group, you know, sure, let's, you know, you can, if somebody wants to coordinate that, or if you guys wanna take a team, small groups, whatever you wanna do. If you're interested in that, I think it's a great opportunity. It sounds like a real fun way to raise a lot of money. So, moving on, we have another fundraiser opportunity, and I just learned about this afternoon, so I'm just going to kind of throw a lot of information at you about it, but we'll get some information up on the website for you. What it is some of you may be familiar with Mel Austin and Squeaky Clean Comedy. And he does that over at the Improv in Ontario. He actually has a new show, and it's called Family Friendly Comedy, and it's at Dave & Buster's, and it's going to be June 19th. And he reached out to me this afternoon and said, we want to partner with you as a fundraiser. So what he's offering is tickets to the comedy show on the 19th of June. You can do this one of 2 ways. You can go purchase tickets from him. I will give you his contact information. Tickets are, when you pre-purchase tickets, they're $5. You can sell them for whatever amount you want. And then you keep the money. Well, ACS gets the money, you don't keep it. It's a fundraiser for your team. So, and that's if you pre-purchase. But if you want to do that, we got to hustle because the show's coming up the 19th of June. The other option is, and I'll get the website because I apologize, I just got the information before we came, but it's ticketstub.com, and you buy the ticket for $10 online, and 50% will come back to Relay. I will tell you, if you do the online part, we have no way of knowing what team it is. So if it's purchased online, it will be an event level fundraiser because we have no way to know what team it is that's purchasing tickets. So if you just want to raise money for ACS and you want to go have a fun time, you can purchase the tickets online, and you can encourage your friends and family to do that. If you want to sell tickets, minimum purchase for teams to purchase tickets is $20. So it would be a $100 out. Yeah, I'm sorry, 20 tickets. At $5 each, so it's a $100 outlay, and then you sell them for whatever amount you want to sell them for, whatever folks will give you for them, and then you keep the money for your team. So we'll get some information up for you about that. I just wanted to at least mention it in case anybody's interested, and let you know that we'll get the information up for you so that you can decide which way you want to go if you want to participate in that. So that's what we have coming our way in the way of fundraisers. I'd like to take a minute and introduce Alma and Krista. They are our Luminaria ladies this year. They're back from last year doing our Luminaria again, and they're going to take a couple minutes and talk with you about Luminaria.
Thank you. You can stand wherever you want.
On in the middle, come on.
We can sit in the middle. Okay, here we go. Okay, my name's Alma. This is Krista. And for those of you who were not here for the kickoff, we introduced our new bags this year. So it's kind of one of the things we wanted to tell you tonight. We had a purple bag this year that they're actually a little bit more. These are $12. The normal white bags are $10. The purple bags are $12. And then we have this really cool gold bag that is $15. Okay. For the purple and the gold bags, a lot of you, I know we check out bags, and we're still checking out bags. We're still checking out the white bags. You can take them, sell them, bring them back to me at the meeting nights, or you can bring them the day of the event. We take them both times. But these bags will have to be paid for before we release them, obviously, because we don't have as many, and we don't want to see them gone and not come back. So these bags will need to be paid for. These forms that we have, that we're giving out, they have actually, you can fit up to 12 Luminaria bags on one form. So if you're just kind of having a team fundraiser and you want to sell bags, you can just fill out this form and then bring the money to bank night. From now on, they're all bank nights, right?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So every meeting is bank night.
Every captain's meeting.
Every captain's meeting, thank you. So basically, if you have people buy Luminaria bags, you bring the money and this form to the captain's meeting. Downstairs at bank night, you turn in the form and the money to them. They're going to sign off the corner of this paper and give it back to you. You bring it to me and I either give you bags, you can decorate, or you can just say, hey, you know what, I'd like for you guys to decorate if that's okay. We have plenty of people on the day of and before that love decorating, and there's some of them are really, really, really good, artistic. We have one here, we had like an art student, and she just went to town on the bag. It was beautiful. But you can do either or, and just let us know, and then we can keep them, or you can take them and decorate them, and it's up to you to give them back to me the day of. Any questions? We will be here for just a few minutes today. We kind of handed out some bags already, but we will be here from now on at every captain's meeting. So if you want to just kind of get a tally of how many bags you need, and then the next meeting you can just come right to the back there and let us know, and we will check them out to you. Yes.
For every bag, like if we're gonna have a fundraiser and I wanted to take, say, 20 bags, would I need to pay that money up front for the bags?
Not for the white bags.
Not for the white bags.
You can just
Okay,
check
so
those
I can
out.
Check the, okay, I can check them out. Okay.
We just write down your team name, the team captain, and how many bags you checked out, and then as you bring them back to me, then we just subtract from what you took.
Because sometimes that's easier for people to, instead of them, like, you hand them what they just bought.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why we check out bags, because it's always easier that way. You can even, at a lot of fundraisers, we've had it where we've had the kids sit and decorate the bags as people are buying them, and then they're already done, and they don't have to worry about turning them back in, they don't have to worry about remembering to bring them the day of. It works out great that way. So yeah, it's up to you.
The prices again, the white were
$10 for the white, and then $12 for the purple, and $15 for the gold. And the reason why I think these are, I mean, yeah, they are more expensive, but obviously it's going to ACS, but a lot of people like to keep their bags. And this year, we're actually going to the, I know I said 2 minutes, huh? I'm trying to hurry. Okay. This year, we're going to the LED tea lights. So you're not going to have to worry about the bags getting burned or anything. So, I mean, this is a nice bag that a lot of people like to keep their bags. So it might be something that you want to do, unless you want to go buy a gold one of those Sharpies at Staples and do the whole bag. Take a while. Anyways, okay, that's nice of you.
That's okay. As a reminder, the money that you bring in from selling the Luminaria bags helps you get that $100. So each bag that you sell, sell 10 bags, you credit $100. You get credit for that, and that gives that fantastic t-shirt. Any questions on Luminaria? All right, moving on. ACS can. Mary's a better Vanna White than I am. I told you, please, right? table, hopefully you picked one up when you came in. I mentioned it at our last meeting. ACS CAN is the political action arm of the American Cancer Society. ACS, American Cancer Society, Cancer Action Network of ACS CAN. It is a nonpartisan political action committee group, and they advocate and lobby for pro-ACS programs, the smoke-free workplaces and things like that, that help the rest of us live a healthier lifestyle. We have been challenged to get 40 members this year. I think we can do way better than that. Membership fee is $10. It's good for a year, and to help advance the cause of fighting against cancer in the political arena.
One thing we just found out too at our leadership meeting, those of you that may have been signed up before and you should be starting to get your renewal information, don't mail that back in, bring that back to us directly, because if you mail it back in, we do not get credit for it here in Chino.
The
So
same
for our
thing
numbers.
if you do it online.
Yes.
It doesn't get credited to Chino. I did my membership last year online, and it didn't count towards our total. So I am filling out my form this year and gonna turn it in that way so that we've got.
You can turn them in at bank night.
Yeah, that's where it goes. As what you're asked to do as an ACS CAN member, you will get emails from them periodically telling you what they are working on. That's pretty much
And
it.
they don't send you a lot.
They don't. Right.
It's a few, they're very important and informative.
Right, they basically keep you informed of what your dollars are doing in the fight against cancer. So there's not any extra work that you have to do. There's no, do I have to go pick it this place, or do I have to go, vote for this or do that? No, there's absolutely no obligation. I mean, you're certainly welcome to volunteer more if you want to. If anybody wants to be more politically active with the ACS CAN, you're certainly welcome to do that, but there is no obligation. It's just basically you take the $10 and that helps them advance the political cause. No obligation to do anything else. Y'all are busy enough, right? Yes. Yeah. I don't know how tax deductible it is on this. Is it? Okay. And our salon said it's tax deductible. I believe it. Okay, moving. Any questions on ACS CAN? Okay, moving on to show hope. Miss Gloria back there, she's waving at everybody. Gloria's waving at everybody. I won't make her talk, but she's waving at everybody. She is our Show Us Your Hope chair. We are going to be tying bows downstairs on every Monday in June.
Starting this coming Monday.
Starting this coming Monday, yes, starting June 1st. If you come help tie bows, you get 100 spirit points for tying bows.
For each meeting that you go to.
Each meeting that you attend, the whole meeting. You can't just go show up for 5 minutes and go, hey, Gloria, see ya. No, you have to stay for the whole thing and tie some bows. Yeah.
And it's not per team, right? It's per person.
Per person. You want to bring your whole team of 50 people, you got a whole lot.
How long? How long is
From
that?
6 to 8. And then, do we have the date we're going to be hanging bows yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
It will be probably the first weekend in July.
Okay.
We can start, I would like to start July the 5th, right after the 4th of July.
That Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
And in previous years for our decorating competition, it has been businesses. This year, I'm opening it up to city residences. So if you'd like to participate in the decorating contest, I have some registration forms.
Okay, there are registrations back there and over there, so they're both places. So
And the registration form is also on the website?
Yes.
So you can download it there?
Yes. I have one right now.
How long is it?
the meeting from 6 to 8. Every Monday in June, you don't have to attend them all, you can if you want to. The more votes we have, the more purple our town becomes. And then we, as you probably know, we go out in July this year and we paint the town purple. And it's going to be kind of exciting to have it done in July, the whole month just before our event. And it's a great way to spread awareness of our event. I know when I'm out hanging bows, I get asked if it's for the Lakers, and it's, no.
If you do go and hang the bows, that's 500 spirit points for hanging the bows in July. And the other thing Gloria wanted us to announce is they want to do purple lights this year. So if
entire virtual doesn't work. So no more than half your team, register, $100, 1 hour. What we do for our team is we take a picture of our virtual walkers, we hang it up right outside our campsite at the times when our virtual walkers are walking for us. And they are wherever it is that they are, not here in Chino, and they are walking the track or wherever it is that they are for an hour where they are at. Now, we do not have relay police where they're going to go out and go, oh, hey, are you walking? It's not the honor system. We trust you and we trust them. It's just a way for you to incorporate folks like Grandma or Aunt Susie that can't be here but really want to be a part of your relay event. So we do have a contest for the furthest virtual walker in geographical distance per Google from Ayala Park. So we'll have nomination forms. If you have a virtual walker and you think they're pretty far away and you want to nominate them, we'll have a nomination form, and we have a gift for the virtual walker that is furthest from where we will be. When you get folks to do what you've asked them to do, if you ever want them to do anything for you ever again, say thank you. If they donate to you, say thank you. If they sign up for your team, say thank you. If they
Come to a fundraiser.
It's amazing what folks will do for you when they feel appreciated. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I will tell you right now, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I really want you to come back in 2 weeks. So that's a way to, yes ma'am.
I'm just backtracking a little bit on the team t-shirts. If you're a new team and you're a small team and you don't have the budget to buy t-shirts for everybody, last year we had everybody go to Michael's, buy their favorite color t-shirt. We printed out iron-ons, we had a party, we made t-shirts, we wore them. This year we're gonna get them printed, and we're losing touch with where we started. So we're printing out iron-ons, everybody's going to get their shirts, and we're gonna have another party.
That's great.
So remember where
That's
we
a great
came
idea.
from.
That's a great idea.
Remember the
Everybody's
party
like
part, I
$3.
just did them for
The
our
party
5
part.
people last year, and
Yeah,
there were
we
like
had like-
25 people, so.
Yeah, if you turn your team meetings into a potluck and everybody brings something, it's not overwhelming for anybody, and y'all, it turns into, a really fun time, and it's really a team bonding experience too, just like you're saying with the iron-ons on the shirts. So, yeah, that's a fabulous idea. So, those are all ways we can build and expand our teams, and I will reiterate again, ask your ambassador, check in with your ambassador. So. Moving on, just kind of want to give you a brief rundown of what relay looks like. Most of you know, but I'm going to kind of run through it anyway. We start with our opening ceremonies. That's at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. We welcome our dignitaries. We do some of the awards, the initial awards that we already know, like for example, the track signs that you get, like what you see here. Oh, that's Ursula. So we award out the track signs. If during the event you see here, got the silver team, that's the level that they raised in their fundraising. If during your event you hit another level and you would like us to know about it, let us know. We'll get you another sticker to put on there, and we'll make an announcement. Congratulations to Monster Misfits. They just reached the Jade fundraising level, and whatever that works for you, we're happy to do that. We want to celebrate your successes with you. We start with the survivor lap. We ask our survivors and their caregivers to take the lap. They do a lap. They start it off. Then from there, they're invited into our survivor tent where we feed them brunch, and we try to entertain them for the day. And then from there, it's sort of ready, set, relay. We start walking the track and having fun and visiting everybody's campsites and going, hey, what are you guys doing today? And what kind of fundraiser do you have going on? And it turns into what I like to call a party with about 2,000 of your closest friends. We ask that every team have at least one member of their team on the track at all times. We do not have relay police. We are not going to go, you know what, Carmen, I saw Belly Busters didn't have anybody out there at 2:05. What's the problem? We don't do that. we just ask you to please have representation on the track from your team at all times during the relay. We're gonna have a bunch of games, contests, and activities. They're not set in stone yet, but they will most likely be our Miss Relay contest, because we all know we gotta do that, right? Our Crazy Hat contest, Road to Recovery, Team Expressions, corn shucking. We'll have our themed laps, our Team Spirit lap, and then we have entertainment going on all the time, bands and DJ and all that kind of stuff too. So once we get these activities finalized, we will get a handout for you that we'll put up on the website, and we'll also have available at captain's meetings so you can be prepared. We'll have a list of what themed laps we're going to have so you can go out and shop for the 80s gear of your choice, patriotic gear of your choice. I think we should do it tiaras and tutus.
Oh, that would be fun.
But that's just my suggestion. We'll see. So once we get that finalized, we'll get a flyer for you, just so you know some of those bigger contests are coming up. So you got to start bulleting, you know, so we can't use that word. You have to start convincing a gentleman on your team to participate in your Miss Relay contest. And if you want to participate in the Road to Recovery, you probably want to get that started pretty quick too. The entertainment we've got going on, like I mentioned, the theme laps, once we get those finalized, we'll let you know about those. I will tell you our first theme lap will be our caregivers lap, and that's where we're going to ask all of our caregivers to take the track and be honored for their role in cancer fighting. We'll have Kids Corner again. Of course, as Alma mentioned, we'll have Luminaria. 9 o'clock in the morning we have closing ceremonies, and then we take our final lap, and then we go pack up and go home and sleep or take a shower, whichever one you feel is more important. You never know this. We do want to announce a contest that we are kicking off this year. It's a new contest. It's a relay activities participation contest. So we've got 6 different activities coming up, the ones that I just mentioned. Every team that participates in at least 4 of the 6 activities will be entered into a drawing for a front of the line pass for breakfast, which means you get to go see the firefighters first. So if your team participates in at least 4 of the 6 activities, we will have a sign-in sheet when it's time for the activities. That's how we're going to know you were there. We're not going to use the sign-up sheets we have in advance because we don't want you to sign up and then not show up.
So for the record, the 6 activities, not the themed laps, they are Crazy Hat, Road to Recovery, Miss Relay, Team Expression, Spirit Stick, and corn shucking. Those are the 6 activities. Road to Recovery car contest.
Okay. So,
Can we say them again? Miss Relay, Team Expressions, Spirit Stick, corn shucking, Crazy Hat, and Road to Recovery, or cargo car contest.
and team expressions is, for lack of a better way to put it, where it's not, you get a set amount of time, you don't have all afternoon, you get a set amount of time, like less than 5 minutes or so. And if somebody wants to get up and read a poem, do a skit, sing a song, and it's not bring up the whole band and sing a song, it's, hand the DJ the CD and he'll play the CD and that kind of thing. It's really your team's way of expressing their participation, their soul and heart about relay, however they choose to do that. Entirely up to you what that looks like. It's really, in a lot of ways, a great way to incorporate the kids. They love to get up there and do that kind of stuff. So if you've got kids that want to, do act out a little bit, it's great. Okay. So that front of the line pass will be delivered at 4 a.m. Sunday morning.
Mostly for TV, we'll be making a ruckus to your campsite.
Yeah, we will.
Woohoo!
If y'all remember the way we delivered the sugar rush last year, it was a little bit noisy and very wet. But that's what we'll be doing, and we'll come visit the winner at 4 a.m. and give them front of the line passes for their entire team. So, good luck to everybody.
So it's if you participate in 4 and then there's a contest.
You'll be
Yes.
put into a drawing,
Yeah,
and then we'll pick one.
We're gonna pick
team.
one team, and that team will be in front of the line pass. Okay, you're welcome. We have sign-up sheets. Heather is back there with our sign-up sheets. We've got, if you want to bring an RV, we need to know that you are bringing it and what size it is. If you are bringing a generator, we need to know that you intend to bring a generator. If you are going to bring a generator, your campsite must be on the outside of the track, because you cannot have a generator back up to somebody else that might be on the inside of your track behind you. So, we need to know what your fight back moment is, or your educational piece. What we'd like to do is educate on as many areas as possible, so we don't want to have, 100 teams going, I'm educating on breast cancer. That's noble, but 100 of us don't need to do that. We'd like to encourage some teams and have some diversity. So we'd like to know what it is that you're planning on doing. So as soon as you know what that is, please sign up. Let us know what your fundraiser is.
Day of event fundraiser.
Yeah, the day of event fundraiser. We have some longtime teams that have always done what they've always done. For example, the Lemonheads, believe it or not, sell lemonade. And we know that Dave's Brigade always sells root beer floats. So we want to have as maximum possibility to raise as much money as possible. So if we all do lemonade and root beer floats, none of us are going to make very much money. So we want to have diversity in our fundraisers too. So as soon as you know what your fundraiser is, please let us know, and we keep an eye on that. And by the time we get our, you guys probably remember we had, I think, 5 or 6 Jamba Juices out there last year, and a lot of them didn't sign up ahead of time, so we didn't know, and there was a lot of not happy people about that. So we try to avoid having repetitive fundraisers. So if you know what you're doing, let us know, so we can have conversations that come along with people behind you who are trying to do the same thing, so we can help everybody be successful.
Sign up for Team Expressions too.
Yeah, Team Expressions, we just need you to sign up so we know, so that we're prepared for what it is that your team wants to do, if it's going to be a skit or whatever, so we know what kind of time we need to allot for Team Expressions. So,
And if you have a CD, you're going to be singing to music, so that the people that are doing the behind the scenes stuff know that they have to have that ready.
okay,
So
we
you
just
know
ask
what
you
your
to sign up.
performance will be.
Yeah, sign up back there with Heather. We need all that information by the last captain's meeting, so, just know the earlier you sign up, the less likely we are gonna say to you, hey, can we ask you to change your fundraiser a little bit? We've got 47 cupcake dealers, so, not cupcakes.
No cupcakes.
No.
Wrong
We
word.
got 47,
Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice, there we go, 47 Jamba Juice.
We don't want, we want one, maybe 2 at the most.
Right. Okay, a couple of reminders. William is back there. Everybody wave to William. Hi, William. He graciously comes and videotapes our captain's meetings and our boot camp meetings. We put them up on YouTube and Facebook so that you can, if you're just missing me, you want to hear my voice again, you can watch them. Or if you've missed a meeting and you want to figure out what was said, you can watch them again. Or if you don't remember what I said about a particular thing, you can go back and watch it again. Just remember, you only get spirit points for attendance, not for watching the video. A reminder that we have our porta potty contest going on. That's for every $500 you raise, 45 and over teams and 44 and under teams. That's size, not age. Get going drawings. If you're 45 and over team members, that's a large team. 44 and under, small team. We'll go in a drawing. For every 500, you get 1 entry. So if you've raised $1,500, you've got 3 entries. If you've raised $1,499, you have 2 entries. Okay, so it's got to be a full 500, and that'll get you an entry. We will draw the winner at opening ceremonies.
2 winners.
Yes, the winner in each category at opening ceremonies, and then we will lock the porta potty for your private exclusive use. Reminder, if you were here last week, you are in the running for our perfect attendance, and perfect attendance at our captain's meeting gets you a VIP parking spot.
Get you in a drawing for a VIP
Yes.
parking spot. 1 parking spot. Get you in a drawing.
Our Bark for Life event is coming up October 17th. If you are a registered team at Relay for Life of 2015, excuse me, you can have a campsite, not a campsite because you don't stay, you can have a booth, thank you, at our Bark for Life event for free this year. Previously in the past, it has cost $50 to have a spot there. If you are a registered team for Relay for Life at Chino 2015, you have a free spot at Bark, and there's an application up there, and we turn those in to Jen Rudin, who is our Bark for Life chairperson, and she will guarantee you a spot. Our Bark for Life event is October 17th, and it's usually 8 to 2, so we're not out there the full 24 hours for that event. Registration fees, it is 15 for one dog, $25 for two, humans are free.
Fees will increase after the middle of August.
Yes, yeah, they do go up after August 15th. So if you're interested, register early. If you are having a fundraiser, please email us your flyer. Try to get it to us 2 weeks in advance, and we'll get it up on the website and Facebook. Know that when we post them on Facebook, we do them in, there really is a method to our madness. We do it based on how soon we get it from you and how soon your fundraiser is compared to somebody else's fundraiser. So we try to organize them, and we try to get you as much exposure as we can based on the information and feedback we get from Facebook from what time we post things and who is looking at them. You know, for example, we have found that if we post at 6 o'clock in the morning, we might get a little bit more exposure than if we post at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we are strategically trying to post your fundraising flyers to get you the most exposure. So send it to us 2 weeks in advance, bring a copy, put it on the table here. We'll certainly do what we can to promote your fundraiser. We would really like for you to be successful.
And one of the reasons we ask you for 2 weeks in advance is we also send it to the Chino champions, and they need enough time to get it into the paper to advertise your fundraiser as well.
So you guys send it to them?
We send it to them.
Oh,
yeah.
awesome, okay, because I was gonna contact them, but.
No, and you send them to us, we forward it to them.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, any questions on today's meeting? I apologize, I've gone 4.5 minutes over.
So if we go to the Survivor Fashion Show, do we get 3 or 4?
For attending the fashion show, no. You just get a really warm feeling deep in the pit of your stomach.
It just, if you give a basket.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I have a question for at Relay. Can we have barbecues for our campsite?
The fire department, the long and short answer is yes and no. Charcoal barbecues are absolutely no.
Okay.
There's no place to do anything with the hot coals. So it has to be a propane barbecue, and there are some restrictions. We will find out about those at our last meeting when the fire department comes and visit. Because there are other requirements if you have.
That I know you have to have
Right, and that kind of stuff. So that's not stuff that I'm real savvy with, so I don't want to give you the wrong information at this point. I will tell you quite possibly yes, as long as you meet the guidelines put forth by the fire department. Okay? Any other questions? All right, thank you all for coming.
30 seconds. One of the development we've had out of the last, our leadership meetings this year, we are having, for food purposes, we're going to be working on a couple food trucks this year that will donate portions back to our relay this year. So it won't be the snack rack, it'll be food trucks. And then, as I mentioned, for those of you that you weren't at the first captain's meeting, please help us put the room back to the ladies. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. We will see you in 2 weeks, and like Josh mentioned, if you would go on down with